Dilatation of Eustachian tube using balloon. For this we require 4 instruments. This is the main balloon, which is of a standard size. This has not yet been approved for children, so it's an adult standard size balloon. We will open and show it once we put on the trolley. This is the Eustachian tube guide catheter. So the balloon passes through this guide catheter, and this third instrument is called as a latch. So this latch gets attached on the guide catheter. This goes inside the nose, through which then we pass the balloon. Once the balloon is at the tip of the Eustachian tube, we will use the insufflator. These are the instruments once they have been opened from the box. This is the actual balloon, Eustachian tube balloon. This is the guide through which the balloon will be inserted. This is the latch, which helps us introduce the guide through the endoscope. We will be showing how to use it. And this is the insufflator with the pressure, which shows how much pressure is being insufflated. So we will fill the insufflator with distilled water. I am pressing this latch and pulling the handle like any other syringe. This patient on whom we are going to perform Eustachian tube dilatation. We are passing in the first pass the inferior turbinate nasal septum, and as we go crossing the posterior choana, we are seeing the opening of the Eustachian tube. Entering inside the Eustachian tube, to assist it pass through the nasal cavity, we have a latch so that we can use it like a nasal endoscopic instrument and can pass through the nasal cavity. This is the attachment. Once we reach the Eustachian tube, we will be dislodging or removing the latch and inserting the balloon through the opening of the guide. The guide is being inserted inside. The blue tip of the guide helps us identify the tip during endoscopy. The idea is to insert this guide, or just leave the blue tip should just be at the entrance of the Eustachian tube. Before inserting, we remove the wire. Insert the balloon inside this guide. Okay, on the screen now. And we keep pushing the balloon. As you can see, the balloon passing through the guide. We keep pushing the balloon inside till we see the black mark. The black mark will be at the tip of the medial opening of the Eustachian tube. This is generally a blind procedure, but this black mark is an indicator that the tip has now reached up to the isthmus, that is the bony cartilaginous junction. The insufflator is inserted on the tip of the balloon, tightened, and we see to it that distilled water is put inside, and we generate a pressure of 10 to 12 atmospheric pressure. The assistant rotates till the pressure gets generated. Keep rotating. Any change? We can see the pressure is changing. Literature mentions to keep 12 atmospheric pressure for 2 minutes. We can keep a 3-way at this point, or the assistant can just pinch the catheter so that the pressure of 12 atmospheric pressure remains maintained. 3-way is also available along with the instrument, which is attached at the tip of the insufflator. This 3-way is fit on the, you can put on here, is fit on the back side of the balloon. Back side of balloon, and now 10 atmospheric pressure is generated.
Yes.
We can press the blue latch and release the pressure. We see that the pressure has come down to 0, and then we gently pull the balloon, remove the insufflator attachment, and remove the balloon gently. You can see the balloon entering in a collapsed state. Inside we can see some drops of blood coming out, which is expected after initial dilatations due to micro trauma. The balloon is out. We take out the guide. This is how we do balloon dilatation of the Eustachian tube. We should be very careful about the indications which patient we are using it.